Hello, this is Javier Jazzo with your presidential election report. Donald Trump is one of the current frontrunners for the Republican nomination. Just like all of the presidential candidates, he has some positives and negatives. Some of the negatives are he says some off-the-wall things. One of those things would be Donald Trump has said that there are 30 million illegal immigrants, although there are only 12 million at the highest. If there were 30 million, every 1 in 12 people you passed would be an illegal immigrant. Donald Trump says he is pro-women's rights, but he actually is not. He often makes fun of women like Rosie O'Donnell and competitor Carly Fiorina, purely looking at outside appearance. Trump is very nonspecific. He has all those wonderful ideas, but he has never told us about those plans publicly. Even his illegal immigrant issue, he has never told us what his plan is other than to build a wall. 11 million Hispanics are in this country illegally. It would be impossible for him to kick them out of this country. 97% of climate scientists say climate change is a real thing, yet Donald Trump is convinced it is a hoax. Trump has absolutely zero politically correctness and loves to make fun of other candidates. Not just candidates, though. Last week, Donald Trump made fun of a reporter with disabilities, which is truly uncalled for. Donald Trump is not all negatives. He has many positives. Donald Trump would like to create more U.S. jobs and claims he would be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. Donald is not your ordinary politician. He would be a very good president for negotiation. He has a lot of experience with business and can help the United States out of our large debt. Trump could potentially earn the United States more victories over countries like China, which has been beating America, according to Trump. Donald Trump does not seem like he will be going anywhere anytime soon. Just like all the candidates there would be many pros and cons for him winning the election. Thanks for watching your presidential election report. This is Javier Jazzo with Bulldog Bytes TV, signing off.
Hi, this is Liz Julius with Bulldog Bytes TV, and this is your entertainment news. Quite possibly the most influential movie series of this century so far came to an end in the past week. Mockingjay Part 2 came out last week, ending the famous Hunger Games series with a bang. Both Mockingjay Part 1 and 2 were directed by Francis Lawrence and were based on the final book of the Hunger Games trilogy, written by Suzanne Collins. The movie adaptations were split into 2 films, since there was so much to cover in the novel. Part 1 came out in 2014 on November 21st and covered the first half of the book, in which heroine Katniss Everdeen steps into her role as a Mockingjay, a figure made for propaganda in order to inspire the districts of her country, Panem, to fight back against the oppressive capital. The movie ended on a very unexpected cliffhanger that could only be answered by Part 2, which came out on November 20th, 2015. This film covered the second half of the book and the final battle against the capital. Katniss, no longer desiring to be a figurehead for the rebels, decides to go on the front lines by herself, despite being told not to do so by the leader of the rebels, President Coin. The film takes many twists and turns, but manages to wrap up the series nicely. Since the initial release of the series' first movie, The Hunger Games, in 2008, the series has been a very hot topic for over 7 years. It will be very strange not to have a new film come out for it in the next couple years, since it has been routine for such a long time. Both the books and movies have influenced this generation. Though the films are over, the spirit of the Hunger Games series will hopefully live on for years to come. This is Liz Julius of Bulldog Bytes TV. Tune in again next week for more entertainment news.
Hey everyone, it's Garrett Cruz bringing you the latest and greatest on the national sports scene. In NBA news, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors are still undefeated with a record of 18-0 as of November 30th, and have set an NBA record of the best start to the season of any NBA team ever. This record will be tested as the Warriors go on a 6-game road trip. Not only was this record-setting performance a big thing in the NBA this week, but also so was the announcement of Kobe Bryant's retirement. He said he will be retiring at the end of this NBA season. Bryant is 37 years old, a 5-time NBA champion, a 2008 NBA MVP, and a 17-time NBA All-Star. Kobe Bryant is a 20-year NBA pro and has spent all 20 years with the Los Angeles Lakers. In NFL news, the Carolina Panthers are the lone undefeated team in the NFL with a record of 11-0. This past week they defeated the Dallas Cowboys with a score of 33-14, when the other undefeated team, the New England Patriots, suffered their first loss at the hands of the Denver Broncos. The score of that game was 30-24. The Patriots are now 10-1. The Patriots also suffered a big loss to their offense because their star tight end, Rob Gronkowski, suffered a knee injury in the fourth quarter and was carted off the field. Reports are, though, that the knee injury is not as serious as the Patriots' medical staff members thought, which is good news as the Patriots are looking to repeat as Super Bowl champions. This is Garrett Cruz with Bulldog Bytes TV. See you next time.
Hello, my name is Cooper Art with Bulldog Bytes TV. This week was an all-out basketball week with the varsity boys basketball team winning 2 out of 2 games in the Pecatonica tournament. They will still be moving out of the tournament, and personally I think they have a good chance of winning the tournament. Next, we have the varsity girls basketball that placed second in the Dakota tournament, winning 4 games and losing 1. In this tournament, they only had 6 girls for the last 3 games. The girls' only loss was to Byron, who won all 5 games and the tournament. We had the fresh soft girls, who have been working hard at practice during this Thanksgiving week as well. Last but not least, the fresh soft boys basketball team went 1-2 at the polo tournament. They are upset but ready for more and are going to be hungry during this season. That is all for this week, folks. This is Cooper Art, signing off.
Hello, this is Amanda Sawatsky of Bulldog Bytes TV, and I'll be informing you of birthdays, what national day it is, and what happened on this day in history. December birthdays are Jonah Deemer and Alexis Brashaw. Happy birthday! Today is National Dice Day. Play a game of Yahtzee or Dungeons & Dragons to celebrate. The Treaty of Paris was signed today to enter a time of peace by ending the Revolutionary War. It was a long 13 years of battle. F.F. Fletcher is the first U.S. Admiral to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is awarded to soldiers who show bravery and gallantry in combat. Woodrow Wilson becomes the first president to leave U.S. land when traveling to the Versailles Peace Treaty in 1918. In 1954, the first Burger King was opened in Miami, Florida. I'm Amanda Sawatsky of Bulldog Bytes TV, and I'll see you next week. Hello, this is Amanda Sawatsky of Bulldog Bytes TV, and I'll be informing you of birthdays, what national day it is, and what happened on this day in history. December birthdays are Jonah Deemer and Alexis Brashaw. Happy birthday! Today is National Dice Day. Play a game of Yahtzee or Dungeons & Dragons to celebrate. The Treaty of Paris was signed today to enter a time of peace by ending the Revolutionary War. It was a long 13 years of battle. F.F. Fletcher is the first U.S. Admiral to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is awarded to soldiers who show bravery and gallantry in combat. Woodrow Wilson becomes the first president to leave U.S. land when traveling to the Versailles Peace Treaty in 1918. In 1954, the first Burger King was opened in Miami, Florida. I'm Amanda Sawatsky of Bulldog Bytes TV, and I'll see you next week.
Hi, this is Cherry Sun giving you more information about Taiwan. There's a famous film director called An Lee. He is a Taiwanese-born American film director, screenwriter, and producer. Lee has won the Academy Award from Best Director twice and the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. He is the first person of Asian descent to win an Oscar, Golden Globe, and Bristol Academy of Film for Best Director, and is the only director to win both the Golden Bear and Golden Lion multiple times. In 2012, he filmed a movie called Life of Pi, which was adapted from the novel of the same name written by Ian Martell. And this movie shot in India and Taiwan. In January 2013, Life of Pi earned 11 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Visual Effect. This is Cherryton with Bulldog Bytes TV. See you next time.